Yo, what is good, guys? Back here with another YouTuber video, and in case you cannot tell by the title below, this video will be a video where I share my honest thoughts and opinions on someone or something going on in this wacky weird world called professional wrestling. Guys, you can tell by the title below, this video will be a video where I share my thoughts and opinions on Matt Hardy, probably future Hall of Famer, at least twice over in regards to WWE, one of the more influential tag teams, or at least one half of them, kind of deal, and whatnot, and arguably underappreciated singles wrestlers, kind of deal, like not tag team, trio, stables, whatever, kind of deal. Definitely in relatively recent memory, but when it comes to Matt Hardy, I would love to know what your thoughts are on him down in the comments below. While you are down there, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, turn on post notification. Of course, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it would mean a lot to myself if you did. And when it comes to Matt Hardy, I appreciate overall his body of work in professional wrestling. It's just I myself am not necessarily the biggest fan or supporter or mark, whatever terminology you would want to use. Just want to say that I started watching in '04, well after the peak of like the Hardy Boys being together, kind of deal, like in 99, 2000, kind of deal. They, of course, tag team while I was a fan, kind of deal, but like nowhere near the popularity, kind of deal, as late 90s, early 2000s, kind of deal. And whenever they did tag team, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, whatever, kind of deal. Like, it's the tag team thing and whatnot, but singles competitor, I think I don't know for sure if underappreciated is the right word now that I kind of think about it, but I think because of his brother essentially, in my opinion, being a spot monkey in the 2000s in regards to WWE, and Impact or ROH to a lesser extent, kind of deal and whatnot, I think people I don't want to say did not care about Matt Hardy, but just did not care about him as much as Jeff because of, again, Jeff being a spot monkey. But I will fully admit that I don't know for sure about back then, but like myself as somebody in their late 20s, I would hypothetically had to go back and watch like mid 2000s WWE. Chances are going to be high that I would rather watch a Matt Hardy feud or match than a Jeff Hardy one, because Jeff Hardy, again, spot monkey Matt Hardy, he can go up pretty much against anybody and kinda, based off my memory, works well with them, kinda deal and whatnot. And even though I'm not necessarily the biggest fan, supporter, mark, again, whatever terminology you would want to use, he is one of those guys where I definitely appreciate, again, his overall body of work, kind of deal and whatnot. Has he done some sugar honey iced tea? Yeah, probably, kind of deal and whatnot, especially, I think it was a WWE 24 they did, or one of those kind of mini documentaries they did about the Hardys, kind of deal, where they talked about, this was like 2017, 2018 time period, but he did his sugar honey iced tea, and I don't want to say grew out of it because I don't know if that's the right words for it, but he stopped doing that stuff, kind of deal, and turned his life around in a positive aspect, again, outside looking in, and whatnot. But yeah, when it comes to Matt Hardy, not necessarily a fan, kind of deal. Like, he's not one of my guys, kind of deal, and whatnot. He's not my cup of tea, and whatnot when it comes to wrestling or sports entertainment. But if you're like, yeah, because of him, I was able, some way, shape, or form, able to do this, that, and the other thing within wrestling, that's like super cool. Or if you are a fan of him, like he's your number one go-to guy, that's great. If that is the case, or if you are a big fan, supportive mark, whatever terminology you would want to use, would love to know why down in the comments below, or at least that one moment that made you a fan, kind of deal. I have never met him. I don't think I had any social media interactions with him. Nothing off the top of my head, at least. But he is one of those guys where if I had seen that he was doing a signing semi close to where I live, I would definitely, depending on life, of course, definitely would be open to meeting him. Again, depending on what life looked like, kind of deal and whatnot, and whereabouts it is, and potential financial price tags kind of deal, getting there, coming back, autograph signing itself and whatnot. But yeah, I would have definitely been open to meeting him because off the top of my head, I have not heard one person have a negative experience meeting him on like Matt Hardy's behalf, if that makes sense. Like I've heard people say, "Oh, like I met him at an airport or a hotel, kind of deal, and he wasn't so pleasant." But that's at an airport or a hotel kind of deal. But if it's a like an official meet and greet kind of deal, like an Access, like a Starcast kind of deal, I've not heard one bad thing about it. So of course I would have definitely been open to meeting him and whatnot, but I have not done so. But yeah, those are kind of my thoughts and opinions on Matt Hardy. Would love to know what your thoughts are on him down in the comments below. Do you like him? Do you not like him? Why not? And if you have met him, kind of deal, or whatnot, would love to know what your experience was like, and if overall it was worth it for you, kind of deal and whatnot. But yeah, that's it for this one. Feel free to hit the like, subscribe, turn on post notification. Of course, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it would mean a lot to myself if you did. More importantly, hope you guys are doing okay mentally, emotionally, and physically.
The world that we tend to make up is nothing but a fantasy until you wake up. I feel like I'm just lying to myself, yeah. Cause I just crossed the line like I'm playing offside. I do it how I want and I'ma do it till I die. Feel like I'm just lying to myself, but it's